Welcome everyone to the 8th episode of the English for Beginners a One podcast. And welcome back to Azan English, the channel that helps you improve your English, episode after episode.
Hey there, we're so excited you're joining us today because this episode is a very useful one, especially if you ever find yourself lost in a new city.
Exactly. Imagine this. You're on vacation. You don't know the area and you want to find the nearest bank or maybe a cafe. What do?
You could pull out your phone and try Google Maps. But what if your battery is dead or your internet doesn't work?
Then you'll need to talk to a real person in English. That's why today's episode is all about asking for and giving directions.
We'll teach you simple, useful phrases to help you say things like, "Where is the hospital?" "How do I get to the museum?" Or, "Turn left at the traffic light."
And the best part? We're not just giving you the vocabulary. We'll also show you how to use it in real conversations.
So, whether you're a student, a traveller, or just someone who wants to sound more natural in English, this episode is for you.
Ready to stop getting lost?
Let's dive in. Let's start today's topic with something that every traveller needs: asking for directions in English.
Exactly. Knowing how to ask for directions can really make a difference, especially if you're in a new city or country where signs aren't in your language.
Let's begin with the simplest and most common question. Where is the...
Right. It's direct and easy. For example, where is the bank? Where is the nearest supermarket? Where is the bus stop?
And of course, to sound polite, we start with "excuse me." So the full question becomes, "Excuse me, where is the nearest pharmacy?"
Now let's go deeper. If someone asks you this question, how can you respond in a clear way?
Good point. We can use phrases like "go straight," "turn left," "turn right." "It's next to the supermarket." "It's across from the park." "It's behind the post office." "It's on your left," "on your right."
Exactly. And here's a quick dialogue to show that in action.
"Excuse me, where is the museum?"
Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. The museum is next to the city library.
Perfect. That's a short, clear answer. But let's take it further. What if someone says, "How do I get to the museum?"
Good question. This phrase implies you want directions step by step, not just a location. For example, the answer could be, first, go straight until you reach the traffic light. Then turn right. Walk for about 5 minutes. You'll see the museum on your left, opposite a big hotel.
Let's practice with a longer conversation, something more natural. "Excuse me, I'm trying to find the train station. Can you help me?"
Sure, you're actually not too far. Just go straight ahead until you see a roundabout.
Okay, straight to the roundabout. Then what?
At the roundabout, take the second exit to the right. Walk down that street for about 3 minutes.
Got it. Will I see any signs?
Yes, there's a big blue sign that says Central Station on your left. You can't miss it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a safe trip.
Sometimes when we ask for directions, people use words like "in front of" or "next to." It's important to understand what these mean.
Let's explain them one by one. I'll say the word and you give an example, okay?
Sure, let's do it.
First one, in front of.
The Ministry of Education is in front of the National Library.
Good. Now, behind.
There's a parking lot behind the ministry building.
Next is next to.
City Brew Cafe is next to the main entrance.
Great. What about between?
The pharmacy is between the bank and the bookstore.
Perfect. Now let's do above and below, under.
There's a sign above the main door. The parking area is under the building.
Nice. What about near and far from?
The metro station is near the ministry. My hotel is far from here. It's on the other side of the city.
Bravo. These words really help when giving directions.
Yes, and using them correctly makes your English sound much better.
Okay, now let's have a dialogue to practice more. You are a tourist and I am a local.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the Ministry of Education. I have an appointment there at 10 a.m., but I'm not sure how to get there from here.
No problem, I can help you. Do you have a car or are you walking or taking a taxi?
I'm planning to take a taxi. I heard traffic can be bad in the morning.
That's a good idea. So, tell the driver to go to King Abdullah Street in the city center. It's a main road, very busy but easy to find. Once you're there, look for a tall white building with blue glass windows.
Okay. Will there be signs on the street? Or do I have to ask people again?
There are signs, but they're not always clear. The best landmark is the National Library. The ministry is right next to it. And if you go a little further, you'll also see a small cafe called City Brew. It's across from the main entrance.
That's really helpful. And how long would it take to get there from here?
At this hour, maybe 15 to 20 minutes by taxi, depending on traffic. I suggest you leave a bit early, just in case there's congestion near the city center.
Sounds good. One last question. Is there parking if I decide to drive next time?
Yes, but the parking lot behind the building gets full quickly. There's also paid parking along the street. Make sure to have coins or use a payment app like MaGif.
Thanks a lot for the detailed directions. You saved me from being late.
Anytime. Good luck with your appointment. And that's it for today's episode.
This was episode 8 of the English for Beginners podcast.
If this is your first time listening, make sure to subscribe and check out the previous episodes.
And don't miss the next one. We've got more fun and learning coming your way.
Don't forget to subscribe.